Happy May, Washington Township. I am your proud superintendent of schools, Dr. Woodson, and I am thrilled to be broadcasting this Supt Scoop from Crooked Creek Elementary here in our media center, where we have first graders busy and about checking out new books. I also have some special guests joining me for May to talk about our IB, our International Baccalaureate authorization process. Why don't we start by having each of you introduce yourselves and your role with IB, and then we'll start with the first question. What did the IB authorization process mean to you?
I'm Glenda Ritz, and I'm the media specialist and the IB coordinator. And we had the authorization team coming to visit us, and they assessed us in 4 areas. One would be philosophy of IB, the other would be curriculum, and then organization and students.
I'm Kim Piper. I'm the principal here at Crooked Creek Elementary School, and the IB authorization visit was incredible for us because it was a time for our teachers to show their journey that they've been on for the last 3 years, and it was their time to shine, and they did an awesome job.
Fantastic.
My name is Allison Smith, and I am the District IB and Curriculum Coordinator. The authorization time for me was extremely special because it was a time of synergy in the district and excitement of all of us going through this at the same time, and a time for the teachers and administrators in the building to really celebrate and showcase their hard work.
And this authorization process, as Principal Piper mentioned, has been a multi-year journey to get to this part of the process. The International Baccalaureate Organization does not grant their stamp on schools very easily. Because this is a multi-year process, every school had to have a site visit that consisted of several days. But what happens after this authorization visit? What's the next step?
Like you said, it's a journey. It's not a one-time deal and then it's over. So in 3 years, we'll actually have what's called an evaluation visit, and that's where it's even more intense than the authorization visit. They'll expect our curriculum to be developed deeper, our philosophy and understanding to be much more in-depth than it is at this point.
And tell us a little bit about, because you coordinate all of our schools for IB. We went through authorization for all 7 elementary schools, but we have our secondary schools as well. When can we anticipate authorization?
Sure. The secondary schools are a year behind in implementation, so they'll look for a spring of 2013 authorization.
And because you're right here at the school level, tell me one takeaway from the IB authorization process, the journey leading up to it through authorization, one takeaway that you might want to share with the community.
My favorite part of the process, and I think some of the favorite parts of the IB authorization team, was when our actual students sat down with them and shared their work. And I will say, one of our second graders, he honestly said to them, my favorite part of the day is that I'm getting to do so much more research. And we are seeing that with our kids, and they are diving deeper into subject areas that they haven't studied that in depth before, and that was the best part of the process for me to hear and see.
Great. And I'd piggyback on that. The inquiry methodology is evident throughout the school, and teachers are starting to really enjoy it, and kids are starting to get more in-depth in their work.
Fantastic. I believe I'd like to talk to a few students here at Crooked Creek before I leave for Supt Scoop. Community, one thing that you need to do is make sure that you appreciate all of our elementary staff members who has been on this journey that's been described for the authorization process. A simple pat on the back, a quick email, a phone call, a simple note to say thank you and that we appreciate all the work that they have done would be greatly appreciated. Coming up in May is Teacher Appreciation Week, so let's tie together all of the wonderful work that's been done in the community and support our amazing teachers here in Washington Township. We have continued wonderful news to share about all over Washington Township. This past month at Greenbrier, they were awarded 2 grants, $5,000 from Kroger for their reading interventions and $10,000 from 3M for their 4th and 5th grade robotics enrichment opportunities for children. Also at Greenbrier, Mrs. Robbins' class, who has been interacting with our government, asking questions and having inquiry, they were invited to the Senate hearing room in the State Building, and they were briefed about the historical interpreter for the Indiana State Parks. Spring Mill Elementary was chosen out of all elementary schools nationwide to be the national kickoff site for Lemonade Day. Lemonade Day is a non-for-profit group engineered by entrepreneur Scott Jones, and it teaches children how to earn a little, give a little, and keep a little regarding money. So very, very important, and we look forward to supporting all of the Lemonade Day stands across our district on May 19th. Also at Eastwood, we want to congratulate our 8th graders who are winning the back-to-back academic pursuit champions, coached by Barry Mitchell. Congratulations to our Eastwood students. At North Central, the speech team placed 4th in the state championship. At this same championship, 25 students qualified, 14 advanced to semifinals, and 3 actually placed in the final round. Congratulations. At North Central Health, our students in Mrs. Kern's class have been busy producing the public service announcements about their power of addiction and the dangers of tobacco and influence of alcohol. We hope to make all of these videos available that the students are producing soon on our school district website. Our Quiz Bowl team beat Carmel in the final round, and they earned the MIC championship. They earned a huge trophy, and we're very proud of that group under the leadership of Coach Castle. In March, North Central High School hosted the Living History Series sponsored by the Washington Township Schools Foundation. The Living History Series invites veterans from World War II to present and share their stories with North Central students. This year, over 60 veterans attend, and all of those who were part of that knew it was a very memorable event. Congratulations to our North Central choirs for their gold medal ratings at the ISMA contest. Also, the middle school ISMA contest was hosted at Northview, and the performing arts from Northview were awarded all gold awards as well. As a part of our IB work here in Washington Township, all of our elementary school students beginning in kindergarten begin learning a second language. Here at Crooked Creek, all of our students learn Chinese. We have some first grade students who are going to say goodbye to the Supt Scoop for May.
再见。